The Great Resignation 2021, people quitting their jobs more than ever before. We have just come out of a crazy year in 2020 with COVID-19 and all of the close downs, the lockdowns, quarantines, having to learn a new way of life, having supply shortages, people being furloughed, laid off, losing their jobs, restaurants closing, service industries definitely affected more than ever before. And in 2021, we're seeing that it has definitely caused a result of people saying, you know what? If I've been through 2020 and I've been through all of this, now they're starting to rethink everything else that's going on in their life, rethinking their jobs, their employment, the tasks that they have been responsible for that before the 2020 close downs that people were just used to day in and day out. Maybe they just didn't have the time to stop, think, and reflect because we were all so busy. So in this video, I'm just going to go over several of the top organizations that have reported in regards to this phenomenon that's going on in 2021, where everyone is resigning. Not everyone, but a lot of people are resigning from their jobs. What is this and what's causing this? And possibly some things that I can offer to you to help you if you're in this process as well. So in this video, I'm going to go over the 5 things that I recommend if you are watching this video because you may be considering doing the same thing. So first of all, let's go over some of the top leading news reporting agencies that have been noticing this trend. First of all, Forbes. In Forbes' recent article from July 28th of 2021, they are dubbing this the Great Resignation. Workplaces are seeing a trend in employees quitting their jobs. A record 4 million workers called it quits in April alone, according to the Labor Department. Pandemic work burnout, a collective reassessment about priorities and what matters most, a labor shortage, and more companies calling workers back into the office may be some of the reasons behind this trend. In their June 24th, 2021 article, as pandemic life recedes in the U.S., people are leaving their jobs in search of more money, more flexibility, and more happiness. Many are rethinking what work means to them, how they are valued, and how they spend their time. It's leading to a dramatic increase in resignations. A record 4 million people quit their jobs in April alone, according to the Labor Department. These are alarming statistics, and I'm sure you've probably noticed in your workplace environment or your family and your friends are changing their employment in record numbers. But I have to wonder, is it because everyone took the time to finally slow down enough, whether they wanted to or not, were forced in 2020 to just stop and just breathe and just reflect over things in their life, to wonder why they're doing the rat race, so to say, and why they're working so hard and barely seeing their family, or they're burned out and exhausted. Maybe things that they just didn't realize because they were just in the routine of getting up, going to work each day, and not really stepping back enough to realize, is this really what I want to do? Another thing that the marketplace is noticing, that people that have been considering in the past to start their own business, be their own boss and not be an employee anymore, that they're considering this more serious than ever because they are willing and motivated to make a change and possibly not switching from a job to another job, but possibly switching from a job to their own business is something that they're seriously considering. And Farrell of the marketplace.org website stated in their July 8th article that entrepreneurship is flourishing. Economist John Haltwanger at the University of Maryland in a recent paper noted that the pace of new business applications since mid-2020 is the highest on record. If you're watching this video, you may be considering doing the same. So I'd like to present to you 5 questions that you could consider to see if you're ready to start your own small business. So let's get started. The first question: have you saved up enough money to help support yourself? I would recommend at least 3 months of expenses. Another thing to consider is making sure that you have reduced your monthly expenses as low as possible. Are there things that you can do, maybe in your cell phone bill, your cable bill, maybe tighten up the extra spending for restaurants, that type of thing, that could help prepare you for making this leap? Question number 2. Are you prepared for the long hours that it's going to take to get your business started and the effort that you're going to need to put into it? I find that if people go into this knowing what to expect in the beginning, that it's going to set them up for success. Question number 3. Do you have any special medical needs that you need to plan for? As an employee, a lot of people have medical insurance provided as a benefit, but as an entrepreneur, you're going to be responsible to provide for that on your own. There's a lot of self-pay insurance plans and health savings accounts for entrepreneur or business owners that you can research ahead of time before taking the leap. Question number 4. If you have a business idea, have you been able to test or validate that it will be a profitable one? I recommend that you try doing things such as working nights and weekends and working on your business in a part-time fashion while you still have your full-time job so that you can test the concept, validate it by the market. The market will tell you if it's a good idea by you making sales and profits from it. So that's one thing I would definitely recommend that you do before you take the leap. Question number 5. If you're considering leaving your job to start your own full-time business, but you're not quite sure what business you'd like to do, have you considered an online reselling business? According to ZipRecruiter, the full-time reseller salary, it ranges between $260,000 down to $33,000 a year. Now, I'm not promising this is something that you're going to make because results do vary, but let's just go over what ZipRecruiter has reported. The top earners can make around $260,000 a year. That's amazing. The 75th percentile, it states that it makes about $120,000 a year. An average reseller for online business full-time can make about $95,000 a year. And the 25th percentile in the lower range of the online resellers will make about $33,000 a year. Is this something that you could possibly consider? Having an online reselling business is a very viable business. Hi, my name is Michelle, and I'm with Paladin Global Market. 17 years ago, when I was pregnant with my little girl and I was home on maternity leave, I was forced to make a decision whether I wanted to return back to work or start my own business. I remember how scary that was, but I'm so glad I took the leap. I started my own online reselling business and mainly focused it on eBay selling. I was able to quickly replace my dental career income and be able to stay home with my little girl. That was by far the best decision. It helped me to be able to enjoy her while she was young and soak up those memories because time is precious. Being an online reseller offers a lot of flexibility and freedom. You can scale your business as big or as small as you'd like and be able to be flexible with your demands of your life and the life of your family. I have absolutely enjoyed being an online reseller. I'm an eBay power seller, and I've been doing this for over 17 years. As a result, as you can imagine, I've learned a lot about what to do and what not to do in regards to having this type of business. I enjoy helping others to be able to do the same. Now, I sell on many other platforms than just eBay, and as a result, I've had my own online course where I've taught many people how to do the same. It's exciting to see their eyes light up when they realize and see the potential that I have seen over the years. There are some supplies that you would need to get started if this is something that you would like to begin with. So I put together a free guide that can help assist you in this process. If it's something that you would like me to email, click on the link in the description below and I'll send that right out to you. If you'd like to learn more about having your own online reselling business and you want more of a step-by-step approach where I can walk you through that journey and you'd like to invest possibly in yourself by having the online course, I'll have a special coupon code in that link for you that you can be able to take advantage of. The Great Resignation 2021, I think, is coming out of a heart's cry of people that are realizing that they've been working way too hard, they're too stressed, and they realized that life is short. And when they were able to stop and slow down in 2020 and enjoy family time and enjoy and realize that life is a lot more than just work, that they're starting to make the decisions needed to be able to step out and make a change. Is that you? Is that something that you would like to do? If it is, I highly encourage you to continue to do the research needed so that you can make that change, but make it in a way that doesn't hurt your family and so that you can be a huge success. If you have any questions or comments, please leave it below and I'll be happy to respond to you. This is Michelle at Paladin Global Market. I thank you so much for watching. You guys have a wonderful day. Happy reselling.